And then see if you can come into a full Padmasana, the lotus pose. To do the energizing pranayam, please watch once. I'll tell you what I just did. I did Kapalbhati twists and Bhastrika sides. Okay, watch again. Okay, with awareness, not very fast. Otherwise, you will lose awareness. Last set. Discontinue the practice. Interlock fingers. Bring them out. Lock your elbows in front of you. Lift the hands up. Interlock fingers up. Go down to the right. Inhale up. Go down to the left. Exhale up. So you're making a V shape going up and down. Normal breathing. You know the two laws of breathing. Exhale every time you go down. Inhale every time you go up. Lock your elbows well. That's right. Discontinue the practice. And open up the Padmasana in such a way that you come into a Sukhasana with the right heel and with the left heel and the right leg is straight. Now twisting completely to the right, you do that warm up which we generally do in class. So this way, see. Padanguli Naman, Pavan Muktasana series 1, what I keep saying. In a twist. And look at eye level, corner your eyeballs. Eye exercise भी हो गई, ग्रीवा संचालन भी हो गया, shoulders भी खुल गए, एकदम twist करते हुए warm up करें. Shetu Naman, point and flex your foot. Shetu Chakra, circle, ankle rotation, spine upright. Reverse it. Janu Naman, watch if you're not sure. Janu Chakra, everything in the same posture, twisted, cornering the eyeballs. Twisted completely, chin chasing the shoulder blade and reverse it. Return, inhale, hands up, and then go down into Janu Shirasana. Hold the posture, breathing should be normal. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Now the other leg. Here goes. Right leg comes in Sukhasana, heel comes in the groin. And I twist completely to the left. I corner my eyeballs and I let my chin chase my shoulder blade like this. Padanguli Naman. Shetu Naman. Shetu Chakra. Reverse it. Janu Naman. And you're twisted, remember that. Janu Chakra. Reverse it, neat circles. Return. Inhale, hands up. And now this side. Twist a little to the left, this side. The left leg extended. Janu Shirasana. Go down, hold. Hold. Normal breathing. Stretch well. Drop well. Hold the posture but not the breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring the hands down. And do a lovely counter pose. So in Janu Shirasana, the legs were in front and you did a forward bend, right? So let's directly go into a counter pose like we did in pranayam this morning of dualities. We do leg back now and instead of a forward bend, a backward bend in Raj Kapotasana. Right leg goes back as soon as you come into Sukhasana in front of your mat. Look up, extend, lengthen your spine. Push your heel away from the hip, increasing the distance. And then say a no. So you're done with your Griva Sancharan again. See how we do time management even in yoga. Come back into a Sukhasana. And the left leg goes back. Heave into the abdomen. Spine tall. Bend the knee. Hold the ankle. Increase the distance between the highest part of the bum and the heel. Pull away. Look up. Tall spine. Drop to thigh, upper thigh. Heel into the appendix ka opposite side. And then cornering your eyeball, say a no. What's the dualities of counter pose? Amazing opening. And return. As soon as you return, let's do another beautiful duality of counter poses. With after coming into Sukhasana with palms down on the mat, get the legs back, opening them up into downward dog. Parvat Asana. Mountain pose. Adhomukha Shwanasana. Call it anything, but the hips are the highest part, the chest surrenders towards the mat, and there's equal weight on both palms and both feet. Normal breathing, let's not try any stunts because we want to do dualities. See that big stretch on the top of the calf as you try to press your heels on the mat. And then come slowly down via a plank into Urdhva Mukha Shvanasana. And a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't press the thighs on the mat. There's some distance there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Say a no now. 17, 18, 19. 2 to go. 1 to go. Knees down. And come into a balasana. Wow. As soon as you come up, this combo of duality which we are doing next is very simple and very obvious, okay? Ustrasana. Hold our hips as if we are stopping them from falling. Drop the head back. Hold the posture. Get your elbows very close to each other. Open up at the diaphragm. Return, rest, come with your hips on your heels, thumbs into fists, and let the fist dig into the below navel area. Exhale, go down. Mandukasana, make sure you rotate your fists as you hold your exhalation. You find yourself even burping and releasing gas. Better out than in, as I always say. Reverse it. As soon as you want to inhale, come back. And then drop the hips down to the left. And bring the right foot behind the left hand. As soon as you do that, bring your shoulder around the knee, wrap and wrap. Make sure you're holding your fingers behind. Frozen shoulder people should not do it on the side where they have the situation. Come back. So on this side, you're going to be able to see exactly how your grip should be. Change your sides. Left knee is pointing the ceiling. Left shoulder goes near the knee and you wrap and you wrap. You can use every manipulation you want. Like I lifted my hips to reach there. Straighten your spine and twist. This itself is its own counter pose. Ardha Matsyendra Asana 3. And here also you can say or no. Other side we didn't say. This side we can say. And we come back for the plank pose. Santulan Asana. The plank. On all fours, knees locked, finding our angle where we feel it in the abs, head lifted. For that soft yogic six pack. Knees down. And I often find the legs extended because your legs are extended behind. So the legs extended in front while a twist behind, a Bhunamanasana, but a twist which is much more than a side twist as a lovely counter pose to what we just did, Santulanasana, this way. Toes pointing up towards the ceiling as we twist. Correct. Twist well. Normal breathing. Return. There isn't much need to hold this posture. So lovely twist that one. And the other side. After doing the other side, opening up well, touching the hairline to the floor, we return to do another Santulan Asana. Alright? So we do a plank again. Head is lifted. We find a soft yogic six-pack area to address the abs. Knees down and return. Now here, we're pretty much midway between postures. We sit in a comfortable Vajrasana, Virasana, Padmasana, any posture to do 108 Kapalbhati. But before starting, we watch our fast breath. We did the dualities of only 5 sets, 5 different combos. So only 10 asanas. And now watch your breath. Yes, if you did it well, you're going to find it fast. With 108 Kapalbhati, we normalize it again. Let's begin. Counting in descending order is even better. If you've lost count, start from 70 in a descending order. 60. So at this point, I have finished my 108. For those of you who finished 108, we continue with the dualities of two extremes of posture. So we're going to do this one now, a combination of right foot in front, what we call Parshva Chandra Namaskar. Left elbow behind the right knee, a namaste. And we get our knee up and we twist. Parshva Chandra Namaskar. When we come back, we get the knee gently down. We get our hand from inside out. We're completely on a different twist now. Interlocking the fingers behind us. Don't go all the way down. This is a midway between at the thigh area. Return to change sides. Right elbow goes behind the left thigh. We come in a namaste. Yes, the abdomen, the belly does come in between. We look up at the ceiling. We twist well, as if we want to squeeze our abdomen completely in a twist. And we then come into the hand outside grip, looking up. Lovely duality. Tuck the shoulder back. Look up at the ceiling. And then return. As soon as you return, collect your legs and come up to stand. Stand in Tadasana for a Garudasana now. With right foot out, wrap the leg around. Wrap the hands. Stay there. Don't blame the mat. Don't blame the floor. They're doing their job. Just keep trying. Hook your toes behind the thigh. Left foot out. Wrap. Toes are hooking behind the calf. Hands are in a wrap too. It's a balancing pose called Garudasana. Knees are bent. And to this, because the leg came in front and the hands came in front, I find Nataraj Asana to be a lovely counterpose to Garudasana. How do we do Nataraj Asana? All we do is increase the weight on the left foot. So in this, those hands are wrapped and behind, in front. Your hands are extended and behind. In that, the leg is wrapped in front. Here, the leg is extending behind. So lovely balancing counter poses. The other one, the other side. Inhale, hands up, inner back bend. Hold the posture. Breathing should be normal. Don't hold breaths when you're holding posture. Open up completely in front. And exhaling, go down in a forward bend with interlocked fingers in a Dvikonasana. Stay. Bending the knees now. We come up and we get our feet a little more than mat width apart for Uttanasana. We squat on an imaginary stool and we lift our arms. No pulses, nothing, just stay. And because this is a squat with an upright spine and hands up, I want to go into a lovely counter pose, Veerbhadrasana, where I point my toes the other side to the left and go down, turning my head in the warrior, Veerbhadrasana 2. Both bringing tremendous strength in my core. Coming, change. Pelvic platform low, hands up at shoulder level. There goes. I then come back to lie down on my back. And here's what I want to do now. A stretch followed by a twist. How do I do my stretch? My stretch is going to be with bent knees, bringing my right ankle on my left thigh. And I take my foot off the mat and I hug my knee, getting my palm out from the triangle made in between, and I lift. Where is the stretch? On my side. Those who have sciatica will not do it with the right leg. When I come as close to my toe as possible, lifting my head. Here's a touch. I return, get the foot down to change. Left ankle on the right thigh, Left palm going from inside out. I hold my shins as I interlock fingers around them, and there goes. I touch my hairline, what we call ek chutki sindoor, with my toe to the head. So a stretch followed by a twist. Hands either up at shoulder level or interlocked under the head. Both are good enough. Feet off the mat, thighs pressing into the abs, and we go from side to side. So in most of the asanas, in the counter poses, we are seeing how we squeeze our body in opposite directions. Twists are as important as stretches. Exhale every time the knees are dropped. Inhale every time the knees are lifted. Make sure you're making semicircles, not going side to side with your legs, with your bent legs. Discontinue the practice for another amazing set of counter poses. All right? So, this is what we are going to do. We're going to hook our toes after bending our knees and taking the feet off the mat and spreading our legs apart. Watch this. There goes. Feel a big stretch there at the inner thigh where the thigh meets the pelvic bone. Wow. And then cross over and hook the other leg. Isn't this an amazing counter pose? And we come back for another duality. A duality of a combination of Shetu Bandhasan, where the full pelvic platform and hips lift up, to Pavana Muktasan, where we hug our knees. Shetu is ankle, Bandh is locking. So we lock our ankles and we lift up. Shetu, Bandh Asan. Higher, higher. If you're not happy, we can lift our heels and get our palms under the hips and drop them, and you'll know you're high enough. Chin drop posture. Sometimes for a variation, I even like to do a foot on the thigh. And then we come back for a Pavana Muktasana as we expel stagnant air from the body. You can lift our heads here. We return, getting our feet down now. We interlock our fingers, lifting our hips up at our spine and get our legs up into the both pose. Naukasana. Pretty much locked but soft knees. And we come back to extend our legs behind us. So we can do a little bit of a bounce for a vipreet karni or an ardha halasana. There the legs are extended in front in Naukasana, and here they are extended behind. For those of you who can do a complete halasana, be gentle on yourself. We don't want any cervical issues. Take that breath out, let it be normal. And then slowly bending our knees, we return. We return for a good stretch of Shava Udarkashan, followed by a followed after a Yashtik. Yashtik asana is a stretch in opposite direction. Shava Udarkashan is a drop of the knees from side to side. And then we turn and we sit. We sit in any comfortable seated posture. With that, I feel good feeling. Proceed